Yeah.
How you doing, YouTube? Oh, family.
Oh,
Baby.
yes.
Uh,
That's on camera. That would be great.
yeah, it's not though.
Yeah.
Matt from Master Beer Reviews, Joe, NEP Beer Reviews, doing some reviews, doing a couple Duke Tree. Not a big night,
No.
just a couple ones. Next up, some wheat beer, European
style
wheat beer. Oh,
European style wheat ale.
Wheat ale,
specifically.
yes. From Victory Brewing's Mad King's Weiss. A little bit dated on this one. This little one, speak words and stuff. This one's a little bit past its prime, but honestly, I kind of like it when my wheat beers have a little bit of age on them. So for me,
too. Sometimes
it's not a big deal. Do me a huge favor, kill that fan. Sorry, guys, I forgot the fan was on. I love me some fan
Wrong
in my
way.
life.
I turned the fan up.
There you
instead
go.
of down.
Up instead of down. Anyway, we're gonna be doing this and probably one other review tonight. So buckle up and let's see what the sucker has. As far as what it says on the bottle, Victory Brewing Company, Mad King's Weiss, a European-style wheat ale. Bavaria's fabled King Ludwig was said to be a mad. The same might be said of us, having enhanced this German beer style with fistfuls of hops well beyond the standard for a traditional Hefeweiss. And did we mention the Belgian yeast? You see, like Ludwig, we think a little eccentricity is a good thing, especially when you start with robust German malts to produce spicy and refreshing golden ale that is our Mad King's Weiss. Regal yet raw, classic while contemporary, this delicious duality and and refreshing quality of this brew are fit for a king, even a mad one. So there you go. What's the ABV on this sucker? It is 6.2% alcohol by volume, and there you go. They say it's copiously. Copiously, is that the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of hops. Let's go that way. And I mean, time's not going to do it that many favors, but at the same time, hey, we're going to drink it nonetheless. So let me grab a bottle opener. That would help, right?
Well, we didn't need a bottle opener for the last one since it was a growler.
Yeah,
So
we're already thinking.
yeah,
So, but, yeah.
not a big deal.
We'll crack into this sucker. Let's see what she has to offer. Okay. There we go. It's a nice, toasty, warm day. It is wheat beer. Oh, this one's lively. Well, it's also these fucking glasses that I like to use. Like a dum-dum.
Use those Oast House glasses. Well, technically one Oast House glass, but
Same shape.
same thing.
It's so quiet.
I know without that fan on.
Well, I meant neither of us are talking. So,
I know.
anyway. So there you go. Yeah, I mean...
Entranced by the
Entranced
pouring
by
of
the pour. Oh, no. It's so... Anyway. Yeah. About the same head, which is kind of weird because, you know, with the drop on the first one, because there's beer in it, and then I try to be as gentle as possible. On the second one, you figure to be a little bit different. A bit more rocky on the edges of mine. It looks like a wheat beer, let's put it that way.
It does.
So,
Cloudy. Yeah.
tons of particulate, actually.
Yeah.
Like crazy amounts. Like, you probably can't see it on there. Give it a little bit of camera action, see if you can get it. No, you still can't get it on there. Yeah, there's bits and pieces floating around in that sucker. So yeah, I like me some funk. So golden color, nice big head. Let's give her a whiff. Ooh, spicy Belgian yeast.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting like
It's almost a tartness as well.
Mm-hmm. Like a green apple skin vibe, maybe? I don't know.
I can't. It's like an indistinct tartness.
But is that coriander out the asshole? Is that what that is?
That
Or-
actually might be what I'm smelling.
Yeah, it's super spicy, super peppery, definitely Belgian influenced yeast. Or I mean, they mentioned it on the label, but I mean, the hop presence though, not really all much of that there. It's just that underlying tartness and a huge. If you gave this to me blind, and again, we're drinking this, we know what it is, so there's a little bit of influence. If you gave this to me blind and said, "What kind of beer is this?" I would go, "This is a Belgian saison. That's what this is." I would not call this a wheat beer.
Yeah, I would probably go more saison range than like Belgian wit or enhanced wheat ale.
Yeah.
You know.
Enhanced Wheat Ale. I think that's a shitty opening band for Dave Matthews. Enhanced Wheat Ale. Opening for Dave Matthews Band. Anyway, let's dive into it. Cheers. There's this, there's this kind of banana whipped cream vibe I'm getting off of it.
Yeah, whipped cream is the that's the perfect way to put it.
Like cool whip.
Whip.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got this kind of whipped cream vibe in it. I kind of think I like it. You know what I mean? Like at first it's like it's a weird presence to get in a beer, but I think it works.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like it's a first sip. Ooh, what's that? Then as you go, like it could go really quickly to like, no, I don't like that at all, or like, yeah, okay, I could get used to this. And I don't know where I am just yet as I continue to drink it.
Yeah, like I said, the bottle does have some age on it. There's a best before date of April, I believe, the end of April. So it's got a month and a half on it.
A month and a half isn't that bad.
On this particular kind of beer, no. If they're going to hop the crap out of it, yes, but that's the thing. I'm not getting some kind of old residual kind of hop from it.
No.
I think they hopped it more than you typically would a hef, which is almost no hops to begin with. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But it does have this kind of cool kind of like banana Cool Whip kind of vibe thing going on, like a banana puree with Cool Whip in it that I dig. And there's this like nice light spiciness, Belgian spiciness in the mouth. It's bigger in the nose. I dig it.
It's not overly banana to where I wouldn't like it.
Yes.
So it's right up my alley. And I'm getting more of like that. We keep saying it, that whipped cream vibe, and that's I'm actually, as I'm drinking it, I'm starting to like it. So I think it's the wheat with, I don't know, just kind of aging.
Yeah, it's almost like they put some kind of bizarre lactose in it or something. But
yeah, like if you told me that there was lactose in this beer, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I doubt that there's lactose in this beer, given how Victory is, and it's probably not a style that they would put lactose in. They're not a kooky brewery like that,
yeah.
You know?
And they named tons of stuff in the label. If they put it in there, they would have mentioned it. It would have been like a calling card point for the beer. So
yeah.
So yeah, let's talk about it. Is it one of the better wheat beers I've had as late? No, but is it one of the more interesting? Yes.
I would agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? That's kind of where it kind of falls for me. Value and availability. Like I peeled it from a mix of 6. I got a bomber from a mix of 6er. So that doesn't suck.
Yeah.
And availability, it's Victory. I mean, Victory, for those who don't know, Victory and Southern Tier became the same company about 4 or 5 months ago.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if Victory bought Southern Tier or Southern Tier bought Victory. I don't think either of that happened. I think they merged into some kind of conglomerate company. Mm-hmm. So chances are the distribution net is going to get bigger.
Yeah. I mean, we could already get
here
more. Here, we could already get more Southern Tier and Victory than we know what to do with.
Yeah.
You know?
They're probably equal distance away from us here. What is this is 2 hours. Southern Tier probably maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Do you know what I mean? So they're about equal distance away. But it's one of those things where if you're in the New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania kind of area, chances are you get everything from these guys. Yeah. And then concentric circle out, little less, little less, little less. That's what I'm assuming their footprint is as far as distribution.
Yeah, I mean, Victory was the beer that I bought when I was in Canada.
Yes, it was.
You know?
Yes, when he is homesick.
When I was homesick. I was beer homesick.
Let's see, and let's just finish with if you like what we like this, if you like bananas Cool Whip, if you like weird wheat beers, and if you want to try something interesting, right? I think it's fun. That's where I would classify this. This is a fun beer to try. It's not like I'm not going to be blown away by it. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, this thing is 10 out of 10 or 93 garbage. I'm not going to call it that. But at the same time, it's something that I'm excited that I got to try.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you're looking for something, a bomber of the what's the ABV before I go into this?
If you were paying attention earlier, you would have heard that I called it 6.2%.
Watch the Funk Brewing review, because that was I pulled that
I'm
shit out.
I'm just gonna do reviews from here through the glass. Yeah.
I mean, it is a little higher than a wheat beer typically gets, but you know they're calling it an enhanced, you know, wheat style, whatever the fuck.
Means.
So maybe putting the whole bomber down by yourself might be the only, you know, 2 glasses you have.
Yeah,
I mean,
it drinks
if you're
so
not
easy. I think
if you're not used to something like that, if you're going from your normal wheat beers, which are like maybe 4.5, 5% to 6.2, you're gonna get a little bit.
You know where this beer falls for me? In that, let's say I'm hanging out with a couple people, or let's say I'm at home by myself and I want to have a few beers. Mm-hmm. This is a beer I open like about a third of the way through, and then have a couple more beers, then drink the other third of the other third, because there's only 2/3. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like kind of use it as like a spacer or a buffer between stuff. Just because I like these kind of beers as tweener beers in between other beers to kind of not necessarily reset the palate, but as something to kind of change the pace. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So there you go. Another review books. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't, let us know. If you did, let us know. Somewhere in between, let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and tap me, Massive Beers. You can find me all those places plus more. How about you?
You can find me on anycaterreviews.squarespace.com. So Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at anycaterreviews.
And you can find both of us on Sundays at noon, WLK, newsradio.com, Beer Geeks Radio. This weekend we're going to have Soul Brewing from our neck of the woods. Can Release Brewery at this point. They're doing a bunch of fun stuff, so check that out. If you miss it, you can always check it on iTunes and Stitcher, Beer Geeks Radio. And yeah, that's about it, right? So. There you go. Another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're drinking a nice whipped cream beer right now. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.